captured. I agree with you. I think that because of the silent component of it, we call it like the silent epidemic. It's just people don't want to talk about it, the sexual nature. And for those folks who are not predators, this is like the last thing they want to think about. They're just like, they're not angling to look at children as sexual little beings, you know? But for the predators who are thinking of kids like sexual objects, like that is their like obsession and their focus, right? So they go out of their way, creating all these different layers of protection to make sure that if they were to get identified or called out, they've created this little network of supporters to make it so difficult to believe, you know?
Right. And
Yeah, go ahead.
Absolutely,
Oh, I'm
yes.
sorry. I was just going to say, I think that's another misconception that people have. Number one, when I was a kid, stranger danger was the creepy guy in a black trench coat. And that's all, oh, he might grab you and take you to his car, but that's not what it is. It's by
Right.
people the kids know and trust, and it's the people you least expect. They're the ones who know how to charm not just the kid, but the parents. They blend right in, and that's why they're able to do it. And I think that's the other misconception. Parents don't understand how common it is, and parents don't understand it's the people that look safe are I mean, that's how they get away with it. So that doesn't mean you should be scared of every person, but it does mean you need to have safe guidelines. Like institutions need to have safe policies to keep kids safe, and parents just need to be aware of how to supervise their kids and stay in touch with them, and be aware of the adults in their lives so that they don't accidentally expose them to someone who they think they can trust, because those are the people doing this are people inside of that circle of trust.
Right. That is exactly right, Faith. And oftentimes this can be spotted. It can be spotted by parents. If their child is spending an inordinate amount of time with a particular teacher, that's a warning flag. If there's a lot of secrecy, if there's withdrawal from friends, if the child seems to be isolating themselves and communicating with a particular teacher incessantly, that is another warning flag. For guidance counselors in schools, if a student is enrolled in a teacher's class, but then they're participating in every single activity that the teacher supervises, and they're maybe taking stats for that teacher. Maybe they're not even on the team, but they're taking stats. Just all of this time spent. That is one of the biggest warning signs. To put eyes and ears on. And then, of course, looking to see, is this child coming to school early, going into the teacher's classroom before school starts, spending the teacher's prep period in his or her classroom, having lunch together, with the teacher in a car out in the parking lot. These are all kinds of things that are very visible and bystanders need to look out for.